Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Donna and my channel is Donna Designs. I have a new Daphnes Diary, so I thought I'd come on today and share that with you. Welcome in everybody. I'm glad to have you here today and hopefully everybody's having a nice Monday. So here's the cover, which is very pretty, and let's open her up and get started. So this first page I absolutely love. This reminds me of me, like a wild child driving a bike through a bunch of flowers. Sweet image. And then she always in the front of the magazine puts like an introduction page talking about some of the things that will be going on in the magazine. And it truly is a wonderful magazine. It talks about travel. It always has recipes, some interesting articles. So let's see what's inside. It looks like the first page is about a trip to Paris, it looks like, or the French part, and a pretty cottage with some pretty flowers. And it continues on this page talking about that area and traveling. And we've got a few more pictures here, which is just lovely. I love the beautiful cottage with the pretty flowers. And then sometimes she shows you crafts and ways to create things. And here we have a wreath of shells. And she made another one out of shells, a pretty heart, very pretty. And then here she's showing a different way to display ice cubes in a fun way with fruit. And some other fun ways here to make some interesting drinks. And then here, it's colorful glass lamps in your garden. Now, isn't that pretty? I really like that idea. And then it looks like here she just has a poem. Every once in a while, she puts some poems in. And this is about up in the clouds in a hot air balloon. And I believe she made a mobile out of it. And she gave you the pieces to make that on your own, which is kind of fun. Here's more of those pieces. And then on this page, it looks like she's talking about different types of jam. We got the rose hip jam, the blackberry jam, raspberry jam, and tips on how to make the different types of jam. And this is just advertising the magazine and how you go about ordering it. And then on this page, it looks like she's talking about meat and fish with fruit. Some interesting recipes on how you can incorporate meat and fish with fruit. And don't some of those look yummy? Very yummy. Chicken with raspberries and tuna with apple. Sounds like a nice combination. We have salmon with red currants. That looks so pretty. It's almost too pretty to eat, right? We have ham with tomatoes and chicken with prunes. And then it looks like we have an artist, which she includes in her magazine as well. We have Cecilia Levy, and it looks like she's doing some crafts with paper. This one's awesome. And this just shows the artist doing her work in her space and talking about paper and the different types of paper and how she goes about creating what she does. And this is an article about what vitamins do I need, talking about the different vitamins and how they work nicely for your system. Vitamin D is known as the sunshine vitamin. Vitamin C strengthens our immune system. B12, more and more people are aiming to eat less meat and fish or even avoiding animal products altogether. So vitamin B is mainly found in these animal products. And vitamin E, as we all know, is very good for your skin and hair. And not sure what this is. It looks like a little story about off to school with Mr. Bear. And then she always puts a page in here, can you spot the differences? Which I like to do those, sit down and do that. It's good stimulation to get your mind thinking. And she always puts in these pretty labels. A ray of sunshine. It looks like she's talking about sunflowers, which are one of my favorite flowers, and this is just so pretty. And do you know, she's talking about, do you know who Daisy's favorite flower is. Let's see if she tells us. Just a little story about Daisy and what she picks out for flowers. I do like the choices that she has down here. It looks beautiful. This is another artist and what she does. And it looks like it's a centuries-old art form. And it's done with cotton and silk. Another interesting article. Here she's talking about healthy juices. And she talks about plum juice, cherry juice, cranberry, beetroot juice, pomegranate, and ginger. And I'm sure she talks about the benefits. She normally puts in some pretty paper, which she didn't hesitate to do here. Beautiful. And then we've got another artist that does fine embroidery. Beautiful earrings. I love those. And then it looks like we're having a beautiful picnic with all the girls that got dressed up with flowers in their hair. They're having high tea. And I just love the way she did the page. It's beautiful. And here they are getting ready for the high tea and the beautiful desserts. And this is talking about making a flower wreath. Tips for surviving hot days and different ideas of how we would do that. This says flower holder. So I guess here if you pop out or cut out these little dots, you can put that on top of a vase and stick the flowers. Very pretty. But it also could be used to craft with something else. Either way, it's beautiful. And here we're talking about food for everybody, mangiamo. This looks delicious. And pistachio ice cream. There's a recipe in there for that. A tomato tart. Another recipe, looks delicious. This is about ordering Daphnes Diary. This just looks like a random page. Very pretty. You could actually use that as a background if you really wanted to. Sleeping under the stars. This looks like a house or something that they created just for that purpose. Maybe looking up at night sky through the glass. Something in progress. This is a section where she has people that subscribe to the magazine that writes posts and different articles that she publishes. How to keep insects at bay this summer. She's got lots of different remedies to do that. 400 Summers. This looks like another nice, interesting article about, look at this cottage. Isn't this darling? And the beautiful garden. I love that. And then she's showing us the inside of this cottage, which is very quaint. Really beautiful inside. Who would want to sit there by the fireplace? Just gorgeous. And then we have Mind and Soul. Different things you can do to lift up your mood, things that are fun, how to be more creative. Thousands of years to disappear. So we're talking about here recycling and how long things actually take to break down and, biodegradable. So they're saying paper is 2 to 8 weeks, cardboard is 4 months. Orange peel is 7 months. Chewing gum is 5 years. Oh my goodness, guys. Plastic wrap, 6 years. Plastic bags, 10 to 20. Wet wipes, 150 years. 200 years for drink cans. 600 for fishing line. And 1,000 years for plastic. Oh my goodness, guys. It looks like we've got our work cut out for us. And then here we have rolled up artwork. So they use paper to actually make this, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love the way they did these earrings. They made this little cupcake box to put a cupcake in. And these look like just creative flowers. And a unique bag that she made. And this is Green Street Gardens. How beautiful is that? Located in the Netherlands. How pretty. Who wouldn't want to take a walk and look at all these gorgeous gardens? And then we're talking about bridesmaids and a little story about bridesmaids and showing us beautiful bouquets and different people that have gotten married and perhaps what their bridal parties looked like, different ideas, different styles. each one prettier than the next. And then here, focus on the here and now. So I'm sure that's an article about let's stay focused on now and not go back into the past. This is a page that somebody wrote from a reader's diary. And then she always includes recipes. And this looks scrumptious. This is a cherry pancake. Yummy. And this looks like a spinach and eggs. Whatever it is, it looks absolutely delicious. And then it looks like she put some more paper dolls in this week, which are darling. It looks like the page is getting cut off. Let me see if I can give you guys a better look at the girls up top. Very pretty. And then we have a few more pretty girls here. Just so sweet. This looks like talking about antiques or vintage style items that would have been like stepping back in the past. And probably tells us a little bit of information. That would be interesting or nice to use for a vintage project. We have another artist who works with ceramics, and she happened to make this pretty ceramic mug. Very pretty. That's something I've never tried. I don't know if I'd be good at that or not. And then it just shows her painting her project. And this is showing how they do rattan. This is really interesting. I love rattan furniture. First of all, it holds up really well. It's pretty comfortable with a cushion on top. And it's just showing these lovely ladies and how they do this trade. Mad about strawberries. Here's another wonderful recipe. I'm not sure what this is about. It looks like some kind of book and showing us antique numbers. This is another travel destination that they're talking about and an artist that's doing a painting. I wish I could paint like that. That's beautiful. Here's mandala magic. This particular artist likes to do mandalas, and wow, did she do a gorgeous job. Look at that. That's her way of doing meditation. I wish I could sit that long and relax. It's just not in my DNA. Here's another beautiful one that she did. Just lovely. Love the colors. She's got another poem. And then this is to remember November birthdays. She usually puts pages in there like that. And December birthdays. And we've got this pretty cake. And I love this, these cutouts of pretty butterflies and flowers and that pretty wreath, which you can either use as cutouts or use it as a background. And then here's another pretty paper that she included. And this is about some more traveling, different destinations, and a little article on each. This is like a tissue box. They put the pattern in here that we can actually make this tissue box. Very pretty. And then she's got some more pretty papers in here, background paper. You could use this as well. It's got the sweet deer and the sweet bunny. And then it looks like she's got another page in there that you could use the background and use. And then, guys, she always encloses a poster. And the one for this month was very pretty. And I think I'm going to be hanging it in my kitchen with the beautiful lemons. And they've got the flowers and the lemonade. So very, very pretty. So that concludes Daphne's Diary, and I hope you enjoyed it. Until the next one that comes in the next video, I hope everybody's having a great day. Thanks for stopping in. Bye-bye now.